In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to replace the quartz movement on this Casio Duro MDV-106. So we first open up the case. Now we unscrew the crown. To remove the stem, push on that ear loop and pull the crown out. Now we remove the movement from the case, and now we remove the plastic holder that is around the movement right there. And now we are going to remove the battery. Now we are going to remove the hands. You can put a plastic on top to avoid scratching the hands or the dial. These hands of the Casio Duro, they are very tight, so you need to make sure you grab the dial and then you pull with the tool. You see how tight they are. The hour is not as tight as the minute. Now you locate right there, see, that's where the legs of the dial go into the movement, and with a blade you pull that up little by little. That one is loose. Now you go to the other side, carefully not to break the leg, and there it is. So now we are going to put this modify dial on the new movement, and for that, you see that 31 right there, that's where the 3 o'clock is. So you're going to make sure that the date window goes right there on 31, and the two legs will go into the movement once you align them. And now you just push the movement in to make sure that the legs are all the way in to the movement. Now we are going to set the date with the hour hand, and for that obviously you put in the stem, and you're going to pull it out as if you were going to set up the time. So go all the way clockwise until you see the 31 rolling, and the number 1 is right there. So once the 1 is on the window, you stop, and now you will place the hour hand at the 12 o'clock. And what I do usually is, before I put the minute hand, I go around one more time to make sure that the date changes at 12 o'clock. It can be 2-3 minutes before 12 or 2-3 minutes past. In this case is like 2 seconds probably. So it's good. It's good. Now I go ahead and uh, put the minute hand. And by the way, this is a dial for a client of mine that wanted a Casio Duro in orange. At the end, I will show you uh, the luminous effect of the dial. It's really, really nice. So now I'm going around one more time to make sure the hands are aligned, and they are. Sometimes, I have to do it twice, but rarely. So don't feel bad if the first time they don't align, because it can happen. So in this case, they're perfect. Now I go ahead and put the red seconds hand. This is how I do it. By the way, it's very, very hard to get this dial dirty. Um, the way I process them and the way we finish them, you cannot even get fingerprints on the dial. And now I go ahead and put the frame around the date. That's stainless steel metal frame. I make the adjustments to make sure it is perfectly aligned with the window, with the date window. Once it is, I go ahead and push it down with the toothpick. And once I do that, it's glued to the dial and it will stay there.